Hey, what is going on, my Leos? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I actually was looking for some decks that I had misplaced and I found them. So we're going to use the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, which is always one of my favorites. But when I switched over offices, I packed a lot of things away, and I want to be one of those people that marks on boxes. I always think about it after the fact. Anyway, we found it, so we're good. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Leos? What do we have for Leos? All right, Leos. All right, let's unpack this. First thing I see, Leos, is I feel like this energy coming into you, coming in towards you, into you. This is someone you already know. This is someone I feel like you have some sort of history with. You know, and I feel like with this person, I mean, I see a lot of big changes in this person. You know, with the Six of Swords, I feel like I mean, we have the World card, so I feel like things coming full circle. I mean, I feel like this person, whether it be for some of you a past relationship or a past interest that never really panned out. You know, I feel like there was reasons why it didn't work out before, and I feel like this person is kind of at the nexus here. I feel like they're kind of at the core of it. You know, I feel like they didn't see what was right in front of them. You know, with that Two of Swords. I mean, I feel this energy of like they knew there was something between the two of you. I just don't feel like they realized it was as big as it was. You know, we have the Lovers card. It's almost like that energy of like the grass is greener on the other side. Then you get to the other side and you realize the grass is not greener on the other side. One of these quotes my grandmother used to say: "The grass isn't greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it." You know, I mean, I feel like this person. It's like they knew what they wanted, and they felt this deep energy for you, like this deep connection for you. They felt it. I feel like it was almost pride that kept them from saying it. And I feel like they made a rash decision to walk away or to step away or to just not give into it for for different people. I mean, different strokes for different folks. You know, with the Knight of Wands, I feel like they made an impulsive decision that they end up regretting. You know, with the Five of Swords, I feel like they've been regretting it ever since. Sometimes we make decisions and we regret it a year down the road, 6 months down the road, 10 days down the road. Sometimes we make stupid decisions and we regret it instantly. And I feel like that's where the pride came in. Is like they couldn't admit right away that they made a mistake. You know, God forbid we actually admit to a mistake. I mean, and I mean they felt trapped in it. They felt like with that devil, they felt like they knew exactly what they needed to do to make things right. They knew what they could have done, and they did everything but that. You know, they kind of put themselves in their own little self-imposed prison and kind of trapped themselves. Even though they knew right away that they made a mistake. I mean, with that Five of Swords, instant regret is what I'm seeing with this person, but they couldn't tell you that then. But like I said, these big changes this person made, I feel like that's what's led them back to you. You know, that's why they're returning. But one thing I see that I kind of laughed about when I first pulled it is I feel like you knew. Like you knew they'd be back. Somewhere deep down you knew they'll be back. You'll be back. You might even have told them that. Some of you might have told them that. You'll be back. You know, with the High Priestess, trusting your intuition, the Three of Wands, what you've been waiting for, here we are. That ship's finally coming in. You know, you knew they'd be back. Excuse me. I mean, they've been thinking about you and only you. Like I said, they know exactly what they want. It's with that two of Wands. Pride is a hell of a thing. And pride can cost you so much. And I feel like this is kind of where this person's at. Like there's this internal struggle within this person of like, you know, we have the Five of Wands, that internal struggle. It's this person is like, they know they're wrong, but they don't want to tell you that they're wrong. They don't want to admit that they're wrong. But the only way to get what they want is by admitting that they're wrong. So it's like trying to find every which way to solve the problem when you know the solution right away. It's just you don't like that solution. You know when anybody's ever said anything to you and they want a solution to their problem and it's very simple, but they don't want to take that solution, so they try all these other stupid shit until they come back to do the thing you told them to do in the first place. Like I said, I mean, emotionally, this person has not walked away from you. No matter how much distance is between the two of you, emotionally, this person has not walked away with that Eight of Cups in reverse. You know, in the Hangman, I mean, they're seeing this for what it is. You know, you want to be happy. You want to get back to where you were happy. Suck it up. Admit you were wrong. And that's one of the things I see with this person, like that I do enjoy. I mean, they know they were meant to be with you. You know, like I said, we had the Lovers card. We have the Two of Cups. This is a lifelong bond. This connection was meant to move forward. You know, I mean, they can't really function without you. I mean, it's, you know, it's not as good without you. And they know that. They realize that. And I feel like they realized it fairly early on, but for some of you, this may not be the first time this person tried to come back, but I feel like they made a half-ass attempt before. But now they're, you know, we got that Nine of Cups. They want their happiness back. I mean, with that King of Cups, that emotionally mature, I feel like this person made a lot of changes. And one of the things is I feel like they've matured. You know, they realize what needs to be done, and I see them doing that. You know, opening up communication with you is the first step. Being honest with you is the second step. You know, and there's no shortcuts here. They're realizing that there's no shortcuts, there's no easy fixes. They want to be with you. They screwed up. Now it's time to fix it. And it's not going to be easy. But we have the Star card, that Aquarius energy. I mean, this person, I do see them finally giving to this and nurturing it and treating it for the way it deserved to be treated in the beginning. You know, I don't feel like they gave it, you know, half what they had. Now they're giving it all. You know, they half-assed it before, and they got a half-ass. You know, when you half-ass something, you get a half-ass result. Like I said, all this trouble and this turmoil, I mean, like I said, I mean, we have the Tower card. I feel like things are falling apart. They're falling apart without you. And it's their own damn fault. And that's what, I don't mean to laugh at people's pain, but when it's self-inflicted, that's all there is really to do. Like, get over yourself. Like, you know what you wanted. You knew what you had to do. Because you weren't willing to do it, now you're paying the price. But they are paying the price, and they're paying it for you. They just want to come back. They were happy with you. Like I said, I mean, the Nine of Cups, they were fulfilled. And now they realize, like I said, with that Hangman, seeing things in a different perspective, that they owe you that as well. They owe you the same thing as you know, what you give them, they owe that to you. You make them happy, they should make you happy. You want them to be happy, they should want you to be happy. Pride has nothing to do with it. Like I said, I mean, I feel like this person knew they screwed up right away. They just couldn't admit it. So everything that came after that, you know, that's your comeuppance. You know, you make your bed, you gotta lay in it. I keep going back to this, though. I keep seeing the Devil card. I love this Devil card, by the way. It's like one of my favorites. But it's like, you caused this. You trapped yourself. You're the one holding yourself back. So who are you angry with? You know? Not you, but your person. I mean, you know, that's like, the other day, it reminds me of the other day, I have weights in my room because I like to randomly work out because I'm weird like that. So anyway, I have the weights in my room. I wake up in the morning, it's completely black because I have to sleep in the complete blackness. I wake up and I stub my toe on the weight. And I'm sitting there and I'm pissed. And then I'm thinking about it. I'm like, am I pissed at myself? Like, I'm like, who? At first I'm thinking, like, who put the weight there? And I'm like, oh yeah, that was me. And oh shit, there I am. Oh man, it hurt too. It hurt so bad. With this person, we have Aquarius, we have Gemini, we have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Cancer, Pisces. We have Capricorn and Taurus. You ever do that? You just like did something stupid and then you hurt yourself or whatever, and then you're just pissed about it, but then you're thinking about it, you're like, who am I pissed at, myself? It's much funner. It's much funner when you can be mad at somebody else. Being mad at yourself sucks. It's underwhelming. Not like I like to be mad at other people. I'm just, I don't know. Like I did the same thing like a week ago. I was sitting and I was sitting on my couch and there's this like end table right beside my couch. And my cat, Leo, you've seen him in videos before. I don't know why, but if you leave water in a cup, he'll put his head in, realize he can't reach it, and then, like an idiot, he'll just knock it off. Like he'll just be like, boop, and then I'm going to drink your water on the floor. So, anyway, I put my cup down, and he comes over, does this thing, and knocks it over. It's a glass cup, so it smashes everywhere. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm mad at him because he drives me crazy with that. You know how many times I wake up in the morning and then I'll step in water that he's knocked over somewhere? Like he knocks over his bowl. I don't understand. His bowl of water, he'll knock it over because he prefers to drink it off the ground. But I'm sitting here and I'm mad. And I'm like, you know what's less gratifying is being mad at a cat. What's less gratifying than being mad at yourself is being mad at a cat because he don't care. Like I'm sitting there and I'm like, you're such a jerk. And he's like sitting there and he's licking himself and like, he don't care. I am a fire sign, you know. And when I say I get mad, I don't want to over exaggerate, make it sound like I'm a crazy person that get mad about everything. I'm more of a storm inside type person. I get mad internally. And when I get mad, my biggest thing is I get quiet. I think it's very productive in a way because I don't my mom, she's an Aries. When she gets mad outward. She's mad at everything. When I get mad, I get quiet. I learned that I think maybe from her because like there's sometimes she says things when she's mad that then later on she'll come and apologize. She's like, I didn't mean that, I was just mad. I didn't want to ever be that person that had to go apologize to everybody all the time. But anyway, I got so far off. I don't know where my stories come from. They just come. And I share them with you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.